Hello.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Something that you find that is not covered enough or something, you can always use a little bit of the cream makeup that you'll find. This is most of the makeup that NCCT has right now. So, yeah. All right, and let me see the other side. Okay. First thing you want to do is work with the eyes. And the best thing to do is to do a nice shadow. Kind of a, maybe like a beige. You can use your thumb. With theater makeup and doing a large group, it's a good idea to do Q-tips or disposable things so that germs don't get spread. Okay? That's important. If you do use your fingers, make sure they're clean. So you want a nice base, and it goes all the way on the eye. And then a shadow. And shadow's kind of interesting and sort of tricky at the same time because each person is individual. Somebody with small, deep-set eyes, you have to apply shadow on the whole lid maybe. And then somebody with very large eyes, you can do it right in the crease and on the bottom. But it really depends on the person. So in Emily's case, oh, thank you. Yes, right. And again, we're looking at the grays and the browns and where's my for shadows.
Do you think, Karen, for the showgirls, we're going to do brighter colors? Maybe?
I would love to see for the showgirls. So let's make Emily a showgirl, okay? All right. And back then it's the turquoises and starting to come out. So then you want to take a Q-tip. And actually the shadow is fun because ask them what color their costume is and you try to match it. So if their costume is, I don't know, purple or turquoise or something, or you can make it all the same. Mm-hmm. You know, it depends on what you would like to do. Make all the girls the same.
Most of those have a lot of costume changes though, so you have to match the costume.
So you need to, so then all the girls should be all the same. Sort of like the bird girls in Seussical, in a way. Yeah.
So we'll just pick a color and we'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay, so close your eye. And this is where you go, the best way to do it is in the crease of their eye, like that, and just follow that crease. And then color the lid a little bit more, but it really extended out. And then darken it up on the edges. And if it flakes off, we just go like that. The other eye. And go back in. Open your eye. Make it go up. Always try to make like everything go up a little bit. Once you have that on there, then you can say, okay, I need more highlighter. Let's see what I want to do. And if you put some of this highlighter to the nasal, what the white does is it makes their eyes pop a little bit more. And it makes their eyes bigger. Now, let's see what I want to do. Okay. Now I'm going to try to color the eyebrows a little bit. And Emily has fairly dark eyebrows already. So you want to follow the natural line of her eyebrow. And then bring it down. And you can actually make them a little bit bigger. In this case, a lot of teenagers pluck their eyebrows way out there. Don't just. It really needs to be like straight up, and that's where you start it, and then make the. But if you. There.
So are we matching, are we doing black for everybody's eyebrows? Would you
Well, this
say?
is actually dark brown.
Dark brown? Okay.
Yeah, dark brown. Yes.
Okay.
And it technically they're supposed to be very thin eyebrows, but again, pencil thin eyebrows. But again, you're looking at stage, so they can be a little bit thicker than pencil thin, because if it's really pencil thin, you won't be able to see it in the audience. Let me see. Okay. Eyeliner. Eyeliner is always, it's my pet peeve. And to find a good eyeliner, crayon or liquid or anything, that's always a challenge. And I found that the kind of eyeliner that you can roll up is work. Do you know what I mean? They twist up, right, and that works wonderful. Also, liquid eyeliner works really well.
Are we supposed to bring our own?
No,
Oh, okay.
no.
We'll provide it.
No, I'm just kind of
Oh.
putting it out there.
Well, because that THT, those eyeliner pencils were so dry.
Right,
Yeah,
and
those are, those are.
and it's right. And I went out and I bought a bunch of new ones because they
Yeah.
were so dry.
It was like,
Yeah, you don't want to do that because it's very painful for the actress or actor to have that. So, all right. For the eyeliner, what we're going to do, you want to start right at the corner.
Are we on the top lid or the bottom?
We are on the top lid. I'm sorry. Okay. We're on the top lid. Make it as close to the eyelash line as you can. Now and then you want to extend it out. And you may have to just spread their skin out just a little bit more so that, okay, open. Okay. See how it extends out? A lot of times when people do stage makeup, they bring this close together. You don't. You want to, and then you do the bottom line, and you want to leave a little bit of space down here between the two lines. That way you can put some white in there, and again, it makes the eyes pop.
You
So,
don't want to connect them.
huh?
You do not want to connect the top with the bottom.
Right. On the bottom line, I love how you've done your eyes, but you don't want to do that in the
oh, the person.
her bottom line is heavier than her top line. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
So start in the middle and then go out. And then it can be tricky. And then you get some kids that are less able to,
Their eyes will water.
their eyes will water and,
They'll
yeah.
flinch
And they'll say, oh, I can't do it. I can't. And I wear contacts. I can't do this. Well, yes, you can. Because I've worn contacts for 30 years.
So maybe you should simulate a difficult person if you really want to.
Karen's been doing this on me for years. I'm used to it.
So good.
Okay, close your eye.
I was flinching like crazy when I opened my eyes yesterday. I keep my eyes from flinching all the
Now, actually, this eyeshadow can be darker than it is. It really can be. I'm sorry, eyeshadow can be darker. It's not very dark right now, as I'm sitting here looking at it.
The blue that you put on it.
Yeah. You can actually, and I think probably, there might be some cream green that would be really good. Okay, and again, all right, open and look up. Okay. I'm blocking, I know, sorry. Okay, we can make this eyeshadow a little bit darker. Or not. It's not going to work. You can edit this, right? Right. Yes, you can. What I want. Where are you? When I talked about opening the eye and putting a little bit of white on the edge in between those two lines, again with a Q-tip, not necessarily. You can just go like that. Right in between the two lines. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try a little bit darker. It's going to be the black. Okay. Okay. There. That's a little better. Then what am I going to do? Then we're going to do some blush. And the blush is kind of maroonish. And again, I don't have any, but you would take like a sponge or a cotton and just put it right on there. And the blush, you want to go right on the top of their cheek, on their bone, and follow, not in the hollow of the cheek, but right on the top there. Thank you.
You two work so well.
There.
Well, I should say 3. There.
There. And periodically throughout the show, sometimes the blush is what needs to be touched up as well as the there. as well as the lipstick. Okay, and then the lipstick.
So Karen, I have a question.
Yes.
About the mascara. Now, are we doing any mascara, or do we let the girls? Normally, we let the girls put it on themselves because they're really, Are we doing any, or are we?
Eyelashes.
Oh, yay!
Okay. Especially for the showgirls. For the girls that do a lot of the dancing. Are you one of the show? Are you guys the showgirls?
Sort of, depending on the song.
You doing a lot of dancing? Okay.
I think everyone does dance.
Or dancing, which means like there's certain like people that do more.
Well, what is the one that when you stood on top of the?
Shuffle off to Buffalo.
No, not that one.
That was in the pajamas.
Yeah, that's in the pajamas, right?
The only like big one I can think of is Dames.
With the gowns.
Yeah, I remember the blush, there other ways of accentuating the cheekbone structure?
Yes. Another thing you could do. What? Okay. You could put a lighter shade than the blush underneath there and bring her cheekbones up more. Shading. If you want a thinner nose, so I'm doing this backwards, aren't I? Yep. Okay. Now, lips. Or actually, I was going to do eyelashes, wasn't I? Eyelashes are always fun, and
And if you're having problems putting on the eyelashes, there's other people there that can help you. So if you're not good at one thing, you're like excellent at blush, maybe you can be the blush person, and somebody else can be the eye makeup person. We can make it work. So if you're
Yeah.
intimidated by something right now, don't be, because we're all there to help you.
Randy, the makeup is very similar to the show that you just did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of the
Close your eye. And the hairstyle, too.
What show did you just do?
Crazy for You for Hartford High School. That was a lot of fun. So it was kind of the same there. Showgirls. And
Keep your eyes closed. So the best way to put the eyelashes on is just get a little drop of the glue. Take a Q-tip or the blunt end of something. Spread on the glue this way.
And that's super glue, right?
Yes, yes. Super glue. Hot glue.
It'll stay all night. Oh, you won't.
And it won't.
For the show.
It will stay for the run of the show.
No one would lose any.
Sharpies and some Gorilla Glue.
that's a great idea.
Okay.
No touch.
Eyelashes, you need to put it right on the line on the where the lashes meet the lid, as much as you can.
And that sticks okay to the makeup that you already previously
Okay.
applied. Right?
What?
That sticks all right to the makeup that you just
Yes.
already laid on.
Yep. Yep. For those kids that don't wear eyelashes, yeah, mascara is really important. And to put the again, we have little brushes, individual brushes that we have. So you would take a brush like this to prevent contaminating everything. You dip this in there and then run it like that, and then just go up like that.
Can you do that to the camera?
Okay. So you would run, you would run a mascara across this.
You can't see you.
Yeah.
Here,
Come over.
okay. Now,
Hello.
there you go.
There you go.
So dip the mascara wand into the mascara. Take it, run it like this, so you get some of the mascara actually on the lashes, and then go up as much as you can. If you can get it on the bottom, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. Because that's kind of a little bit of a challenge when you're working with somebody else, when you're playing somebody else. Now, if when you're applying makeup,
Sorry.
that you end up getting some of the shadow might fall down or something, make sure you touch it up and stuff. And lipstick. Again, lipstick. It would be great if you can line the lips, and whether you do it or you have somebody else do it. And again, when you line it, make that little hair, what did you call it? The heart. Cupid's bow. So a Cupid's bow goes up. Can you see what I've done there? Goes up a little bit. So you've got one side there, and it's right in between, or on either side of the indent on your lip. So it's good. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I see it on the screen.
Yeah. And again, on stage, it's not quite. And the lips are not as, you don't go all the way out. So again, you would.
Is that easy to do with a Q-tip?
This with a no,
would soak up too
it's
much in a Q-tip, like trying to get enough on there.
it's you can do lipstick definitely with a Q-tip, and that's the way to apply the lipstick. Okay, once you get that, then you take your lipstick and just color it in.
But how are we going to do the liner
Well,
without using the same
Sharpen it, you
liner?
That's when you just kind of,
You just wipe it with an
Yeah.
alcohol wipe and
Yeah.
keep using it?
Would work. That should
That's a
work.
good idea. You could
Yeah.
just sharpen it like.
Just
We
wipe
tried
it.
a few alcohol wipes before, didn't we? Somebody brought in a package of alcohol.
I agree.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 that was for the Trumbull Hall.
But I wonder though,
Right.
you should see what it does to the pencil. It may dry it out. which-
If it dries it out too much,
or just like she said, sharpen.
Sharpen it.
Well, if you sharpen it, you could always wipe the sharpener.
Okay.
with alcohol wipe
Go like
so
that.
it's clean when you sharpen it the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're not.
okay.
There you go.
There.
I mean, they were all using the same straws
Okay.
last year, so I don't know why you turned up.
That's pretty cool. All right. Okay.
Now, are there going to be sparkles and stuff, do you think, in this show?
No, not for
No,
this. because
not for this
as
show.
They were
Oh,
saying
that's-
it was people
Yeah.
were pale skin
Yep.
back then because having a tan was not cool.
Right. That blush might be too heavy, but again, it's on stage. You're gonna have to play it.
That in the cheek with the heavy lid and mascara, so I think right there. actually
Right.
works.
Yep. Any questions?
So for the boys, we should use Ted as a.
Oh, it's Ted.
For the boys. Everybody vote for music for your hand. I go,
All right, whatever, I'll do it.
Yay!
Yay! Thank you, Emily.
Sorry, Ted.
Obviously, very neutral. Nothing to stand out. The thing that sometimes is helpful is maybe just do, like for the league, for some of the guys, if you wanted to color in, close your eyes, color in their, or not color in, but follow where the crease in the lid. with a little bit of brown, and that's it. But so in general, it's very neutral. And I think what I'll do is I'll start. Close your eye. You can put a base on, if you want, a very neutral base. Hello. And then take like a neutral brown and take a Q-tip. As I said, just take and then blend it. And then to line, rather than using an eyeliner pencil for guys, most guys find it easier just to take a powder and line their eyes with powder, with a dark powder. You could do black, you could do a dark brown. And again, open your eyes. Got a little bit of right there. Okay. Then
Karen, after you're done with that, can you age him?
what?
Can you age him afterward?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. And a neutral blush for a guy, you could even do a cream if you wanted to. Actually, a bronzer is really good for that.
The Dr. Seuss must have been a lot of makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was amazing with the spray painting and the Haley with the
know,
lizard
all the stuff she
reptile
had.
girl.
Yeah, that was all, I don't know what her name was, but her,
She did a
I
nice
think it was
job.
Natalie's mom.
yes.
She did a
yeah,
really nice job.
amazing brush work.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What works really well for guys is on a blush is like a bronzer. And then again, eyebrows. Where's my brush? Okay. Try this. Guys, you just want to follow you don't want to extend anything really, just want to follow it so that it will read that looks like they have eyebrows. Because eyebrows are really important in makeup because it frames your eye. It's very interesting. And when women don't wear an eyebrow and it's very fair, the face looks washed out. And eyebrows are really important in framing the eye.
Should those be on the thin side as well?
No,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. Men didn't pluck their eyebrows.
Do they now?
Yeah.
You do, a lot of
Yeah.
them do it.
Okay.
Really? They're gonna make cocoons soon.
Eric gets rid of the,
That's good.
Well, that's after the makeup, isn't it, the brow session?
Yeah, right.
And then lipstick for the guy, you want something neutral brown, but a little. You want it brown, but with a little bit of pink, and that's always a challenge to find the right color for guys, because a lot of times it's natural brown.
Could you blend two colors?
You absolutely. And the fun thing about makeup is that you can put your own touch, your own thing on it. Again, follow their own. There's no Cupid's bow for the guys, okay? Follow their own curves of their lips. What is very helpful a lot of times in the wintertime, people's lips tend to get dry. So if you can ask them, or even if you want to, have some, Vaseline Carmex, have Carmex, okay, and have them, and make them put it on before they put their lipstick on. And it's very helpful. And it feels good. And then it's not a pain getting the lipstick on and off. Okay, now blot your lips together. There you go. Good. Yeah. Okay. So let's age this guy.
Do you do anything for your eyelashes for guys?
No, not really. Sometimes you can put mascara on them. He's got he tends to wear makeup anyways, and so his eyes are lined already. If he didn't have that bottom line, you might want to take that brown and go underneath his, look up, and just go underneath right here, just toward the middle, toward the side. Help it. Mascara. You can use a little mascara for guys. A lot of guys like it, actually. All right. Aging is done. You can do it two ways. You can do it with a brush. You can do it with pencils. But shading is important. You can do it with brown. You can do it with brown. Okay, so. Sorry about that. The pencil broke. I know. I hate that. Yep. Let's try that. All right. Try that again. When you're aging somebody, you want them to make their face wrinkled. And the way they can do that is they can laugh, smile, okay? See right here? And you can follow this line. And what that does is it puts bags under his eyes. Makes him look tired. Aging it a little bit. Okay, and crinkle your eyebrow. There you go. And then you can follow. He's made some lines right here and just go right on in his creases on his forehead. There are a couple of characters that need to be aged a little bit in 42nd Street. I think it's Abner and yeah, I think it's just Abner, really. Again, blending is important. Then once you do that, this is clown white. And follow the lines that you've made, kind of trace them on the side of it. And I haven't made him really that old.
So what does the white lines do?
What the white does is it's like a shadow. And, think about a shadow. You got a dark shadow and a light side of it. So putting a dark line and then shadowing it, again, blend it, and it from the stage, they'll look like deep set lines or wrinkles, hopefully.
Creates a high point at one point.
Yes. Anyways,
You'd have a similar
Okay.
application for females, right?
yes. Oh, the female is exactly the same. To make his nose even very skinny. Oh, sorry. It's a good thing I don't have nails. Darken both sides of the nose. And then put a little bit of white on top. And give a little bit of a thinner nose. You can do that with cream. You can do it with brown powder.
Could you add,
Okay.
Would you add lines to his neck too?
No.
No.
No, not because not unless he was very, very, very old.
Right, okay.
And even then, probably if he was very, very old, the costume would probably come up here too. Hi. Any questions? Comments?
Cool. Yeah.